Borno State Governor Babagana Umara Zulum has cried out, saying the Boko group are recruiting more members, especially from the internally displaced persons, IDPs. Zulum, who revealed this in an interview with the BBC Hausa service, noted that the insurgents are working on people to join them and is becoming frightening. He went on to note that IDPs may be forced to join Boko members if they are unable to go back to their towns and return to farming. The governor further explained that the IDPs were tired and bored of living in the camps because they were not getting what they really wanted. He said if the IDPs living in camps could not get what they are looking for, especially the opportunity to go back to their various towns and return to the farm, they may be forced to join this Boko group. It is important that they go back to their various towns because no government can continue to be feeding them continuously, he said, while stating that his government was able to return displaced persons. Zulum expressed hope that the military will intensify efforts and make it possible for more people to return to their towns. The governors disclosed after a closed-door meeting with President Buhari alongside Vice President Yemi Osinbajo and the heads of security agencies at the presidential villa. Borno State Governor, addressing journalists a week after his convoy was attacked by insurgents, said the leaders of the region highlighted key security challenges in the area. Zulum, who also served as the chairman of the Northeast Governors Forum, said the governors recommended that the police be empowered with adequate equipment to bridge the existing gap in manpower and reduce insurgency. In a related development, a former Senate President, Ahmed Ebute, detailed reasons behind the resurgence of Boko group in the northeast region of Nigeria. Ebute, in a letter to governors of the 36 states in Nigeria, said lack of political collaboration between major stakeholders in Borno State has led to the resurgence of the activities of this group of people. He said the resurgence of the group cannot be attributed to military sabotage as believed by some persons. Okay. Well, you know that in this country, especially from the angle of the leadership, they are reactive, they are not proactive. When you see things ahead, you begin to work towards that end, whether good or bad, whichever way you want it to swing to, you work towards it so that whether if it is a bad thing, you'll be able to work towards it so that it will not come to pass or come to reality. If it's something that you want to, good things that you expect to happen, then you begin to work towards it so that everybody will enjoy. That is why we say they are not proactive, they are reactive. They react to until things happen before they will start reacting. And at the end of the day, it will be too late by then. They have seen this problem. The problem, and that is what I have been talking about, is that we know that this thing has been existing. It's something led to this whole thing for this group to have come to the stage they are today. But something led to that little things that we overlook. If really you want to deal with all these things, the living condition of the people, apart from the ones in IDP camp, the living condition of these people across board, because even across board we have a crimes all over the place. In the south, we know what people are engaged in. Those ones are not even taking other people's lives, but they take people's lives by even taking their money. When you talk about Yahoo boys, you talk about even the so-called, a lot of people are even ritualists. But these other ones, their own is Boko, this banditry and all of those things is happening over there. That is why it is more rampant. People see it as what is really confronting us. We have other crimes, all of that, other criminals all over the place in other regions. So when the economy is good to a very large extent, that is what we've been talking about. When people are busy doing what they know how to do, people are looking for, they know that, oh, if I do this, if I put this and put this and this together, it will fetch me something. But not that you are doing things, you are putting one or two things together, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, and yet you are not getting results because the environment is hostile. The same vice president he met with the president he met, I mean the governor of this Zulum and the governor of Borno, the same vice president will be telling us that they are fed, or they are still feeding how many children they are feeding, school children. Tell me what it has brought, or what we have benefited from that, what the children have benefited to that, benefited in that regard. How has it improved our GDP? How has it improved the lifestyle of the people? And go and check how much has been spent on that program. Yet we are still having this. Yet that money you cannot even, I don't even know, because even when you talk about security, they are spending money, because at the end of the day, this old talker is going to see result to let them pump more money. The money they've been pumping in security, what have we achieved? What have we gained? Can we equate the work being done and the money being spent? No, it's getting even worse, because we can't see even the money. Let's not even conclude that maybe they stole the money. But if they did not steal the money, then how do we equate what has been spent to what the result we are getting? Because at the end of the day, this old talk is going to it will be revolving around money. They need more money. They should provide more money. They will tell you, oh, they are doing school feeding, and what has it resulted to? Whether the children are learning anything. Oh, the ease of doing business. Oh, making the environment conducive for people, for investors to come in. Who is going to come into that environment to invest? Unless you are looking for trouble. They will hire a lot of people that will write speeches for them, and they will come and deliver the speeches, and you will just you'll be surprised. You'll be like, oh yes, all these good plans they have. Yes, let me wait that these plans will come to pass. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, down the line, 8 years, you still be looking. Nothing will happen, and they will be giving you excuses. At times, they will even forget all those programs, what they have said. So, reading the same thing, telling the people what they would like to hear, what they want to hear, and at the end of the day, people will be carried away, and nothing will be done. Ask me, all of them, whether they are not receiving their salaries, and go and check their salaries compared to their counterparts in the developed countries. You will be surprised. Those ones in the developed countries, their leaders are getting peanuts compared to what our leaders are getting. And see who the set of people they are presiding over. IDP camp, people are still there. Yes, now since they are idle, they are boring. They are bored there. It's boring. They are bored there. If anybody comes, they will fall in. And these people, these Boko people, are enticing them. They will use all this to entice them. These people in IDP camp, they've been working. They were doing their businesses. They are doing their thing until this whole thing came on board. So you don't expect them to stay there for a very long time. And the government can't even, it's not sustainable. That's just the way it is. The people need to go out and work. Then you provide an enabling environment. The same vice president that you always go from pillar to post and be preaching this enabling environment, ease of doing business, this and that. These people want to work. They were working. It is because of this condition that brought them to that place. Then are you going to remove them from there? That is the question, because if they don't have anything to do, they will yield in for anything that comes their way. That is it. It is natural. Go and ask again what they have spent and what they are still spending on the IDP. In the IDP camp, what they are spending there, you'll be surprised. And yet, you can't see any results on ground. So, like I said, they are always reactive. They are not proactive. They will know. I don't just understand. It's as simple as anything. It is not rocket science. It is the political way to do things. That is where we are having problem. That is where they are having problem. They are pussyfooty about all of these things. Now, they know that this is the problem. Of course, if you don't even know, at least they always say that a problem shared is a problem I've solved. No, now they still know the problem, but they will not do it. They will tell you the president is always taking his time. No, he does not take decision so hastily. They say, oh, let them continue to call him Baba Go Slow, but see how many lives that have been lost. Now the man is telling them what to expect, what will happen next. They won't say anything. Believe you me, after that meeting, that is the end of the whole thing. It's already gone. Nothing will happen until you will see that these things have been happening, and it will continue to happen. They won't do anything. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let us know your thoughts on what the governor of Borno State has said.